Torquay is an international town. It's not a little small country town at all. And it's been like that for a long time. The unique history of how the town evolved from a little fishing hamlet. 1970, you had the world surfing titles were based on this coast between here and Joanna Beach. All these things drew people here, and you ended up with really smart, passionate, talented people that were obsessed with surfing and the coast here.
The surfers at Bells Beach, Australia, wait for the next clean set. It's winter in Victoria, but these diehards are used to toughing it out. In the town of Torquay, just beyond the shoreline, however, the Australian surf industry is facing its own waves. Legacy Australian brands Rip Curl and Quiksilver helped turn Torquay into the surf capital of Australia. But more than 50 years later, the era of big surf may have ended as once dominant brands grapple with shrinking retail footprints, bankruptcies in some cases, and a loss of their once authentic edge. Last week, the parent company of Rip Curl announced it would shut 21 of its global stores and double down on online sales. Other legacy surf giants, including Billabong and Quiksilver, are also struggling to stay upright in a fast-changing market. Michael DeSasio, chief executive of Strapper Surf, says that in the early 2000s, many popular surf businesses were sold to public companies and became giants with global growth trajectories worth billions of dollars. But the relentless growth at all costs mindset pushed some companies to make risky moves.
The public companies on this kind of growth mantra, in hindsight, made some really bad decisions trying to grow. Quiksilver was buying Rossignol. Billabong bought a Canadian-based retail chain. Took on a lot of debt, got into trouble. The lenders took control of the business, and it's basically a Wall Street type scenario where you've got hedge funds and that controlling now all the brands. So.
In addition to riding boom and bust trends and stretching themselves too thin, there's also a tension in the surf industry, evident since modern surfing emerged in the 1950s. Subcultures are cool. Cool appeals to the mainstream. The business grows, and products become ubiquitous, and no longer cool. Carly Shanahan, a 21-year-old competitive surfer since she was 9, has seen this cycle play out before.
And yeah, as for the surf industry, it's kind of gone from super surfcore, surf brands with the cool logos and whatnot, to more commercial and more copying the big brands, and then now it's gone back to that core of just rebel big chunky logos, all surfing in pastel colors, yeah.
As newer names emerge like Need Essentials, Vissla, Rourke, and Florence Marine X, which offer stripped-back surfer-first products, surfing as a sport and lifestyle continues to grow. Globally, the market is expected to hit over $6 billion by 2030. Back in Torquay, where it all began, there's cautious optimism. Independent retailers like Strapper Surf are still thriving, and the spirit of innovation that built the industry hasn't disappeared.
What we see in the Strapper business is a lot of kind of exciting stuff. So there's been all this drama. Trade business has been pretty flat and challenging, but we're seeing really exciting new brands. We're seeing demand. Customers are loving things. If you go to the beach, it's busy. People are surfing, and the passion's there. It's pretty positive outlook.